At the heart of this world, where monsters and magic exist in secret from modern life, is conflict. And among this chaos, there's one endeavor of great undertaking yet to be unleashed upon the world.
They have been swarming into our affairs like locusts.
I wandered aimlessly looking for a place of my own. I never got a chance to find it.
And all this for what? For what? Scraps? Nonsense?
Idiot! Stop stumbling around and come with me.
They are snakes that think themselves dragons.
That's the sad reality we live in. Too much BS being peddled out there, obscuring fact.
Like I need more reasons to think society is terrible.
Horseboy, just follow her lead.
Gonna make this easy and come quietly? Or do you want to do this the fun way?
I wanted to see the world, be daring, help people elsewhere.
Those chosen shall seek the truth of what they face. Let them reveal what is hidden and enlighten the world. Let them seek the truth of Project Gnosis.
We know Vita is dead.
And he takes a step to the left. And you can see that Vita is dead. She is pale and pallid, sitting at the desk, quite limp and lifeless. And then he takes another step and moves, and you can see it, another set of feet.
She was slain by an assassin during our deliberations. I did what I could to save her, but her dying wish to me was that we surrender the city. And so, I have been trying to calculate a way for us to do this peaceably and sensibly. I did not wish to panic the colleges, and so I have not yet called them. Though I'm glad you're here, Rowena, as you can help me devise a strategy for surrendering Daya peacefully to our enemies.
Rowena, would you mind if I checked on your acquaintance here, just to see if there's anything at all that can be done? I'm quite skilled at a little bit of unconventional medicine.
Rowena looks shocked at this, like she is floored. You all know the impact that Vita's had on this city and how much she is looked up to and has been for the past 10 years, little over 10 years. And Rowena kind of just looks as if she's just been stabbed again.
I will be very respectful.
Of course, if there's anything we can do, we must save her. Yeah, of course. And she will also try and like run up. She's bandaged you up. She has some first aid training herself.
With that 24 riding, Jack, you see his body tighten again as you approach. He glances at Vita's body in his periphery that you catch, and his body tightens. But again, he relaxes.
I did what I could, you see, but the assassin was too fast.
If I catch that he is facing away from me, I'm going to hold a finger to my lips to Rowena. And I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts. That's a thing I can do.
That is clutch. That is clutch.
Oh, shit, son. Getting all the fucking deets here.
Okay.
It's a thing I can do. So, initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature, what is most on its mind in that moment. As an action, you can either shift your attention or attempt to probe deeper. He does get a save if I attempt to probe deeper, so I'm not probing at the moment. I'm just...
Okay.
You hear very calm, very cold, calculated thoughts of he is precisely 18 steps away. I am precisely 32 steps away from the door. And he's like calculating exactly where everyone is in this room right now. And you see, he's scanning everyone over, being like, this one has been wounded recently. He's favoring his left leg, and he just all these kind of like thoughts of exactly what's going on.
He is 100% doing a tactical analysis of this situation.
Well, it's a good thing we dealt with that orb situation before coming here. Couldn't have left that lying around underneath the temple.
He continues his tactical analysis, but adds to the thoughts, must kill this one.
Like to see you try. But anyway, so, definitely dead. I think. Should probably check. Yeah, just listening to his thoughts, sort of pretending to check the body, but far too distracted by the spell. He's not used to using spells, you know.
Sure.
This isn't like some practiced agent who's like able to hold a conversation while also listening to thoughts. He is fully having to pay attention to what he's doing here.
He's basically continuing his tactical analysis, and you can hear him deciding which of you he will likely target first. The mention of the orb literally was just a skip. All it did was solidify his plans. These people can't leave here. But he hasn't taken any additional actions.
I'm going to wait for the rest of this minute. When it's about to run out, please let me know and I'm going to do something. But until then...
Are you doing a medicine check?
In the spirit of honest roleplay, I don't think he's able to focus on that while also focusing. He's not practiced at this. This is a innate thing he can do. So he's probably going moving his hands around, you know, just like randomly. But
he sees you kind of like dilly-dallying about.
As I said, she is beyond saving. I myself have some skill in medicine. This was beyond even me.
It's interesting that you couldn't do more, or would have been too taboo to use blood magic, Alaric.
Okay.
Holy shit.
He literally turns to look at you and immediately casts a spell.
Sure. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Sorry, all.
No, absolutely. Awesome line.
All the candles and lanterns in this room extinguish. You are in not complete darkness because we're in pre-dawn, so you have some ambient light coming through the tops of the windows, but majority of this room is cast into darkness. The sudden change of colour and light in the room, even those who have dark vision, you would be temporarily rendered insensible by it. And so, after he casts this, I'm going to have to ask you to roll initiative.
Yeah, baby!
Roly-polies.
5, I think.
11.
Now, I'm just going to be a complete grasping D&D player, as all good D&D players could be. Given the fact I was listening to his thoughts, would I have had a split-second warning he was going to do something hostile so that I can maybe try not to get a natural 1 on my initiative?
You would have advantage on your initiative roll given the fact that you would have heard Alaric's thought a split second before he took his action.
Because I did get a natural 1 for a total of 0. So that's why I'm like, is there any way I can blank myself advantage?
You've done very well, my friend.
Easy advantage on that for sure.
Nice.
That's 18 now. That's much better.
Okay. Well, in that case, my friend, I believe that puts you at the top of the initiative.
Oh, I'm so fucked.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's up to Swifty.
So, he cast a spell. You said it renders us insensate.
Momentarily, your vision is rendered insensible. That being said, you are at least for the next round still in touch with his thoughts, so you might not necessarily know exactly where he is. I'm willing to say that again. We can roll with the punches in terms of perception. I think you've got advantage on the perception check to find him.
Advantage, you said. Cool. That's a bad roll to start with. Dirty 20.
Okay. With a dirty 20, you're impressed at how quickly this elderly man has moved. It shocks you. You're able to pick up his thoughts and realise that he is going to move to strike you first, and he has moved around to your back in an attempt to strike you. He is pretty much directly behind you at this point.
Okay, I'm going to briefly pretend that I don't know that is happening. In order to use a fainting attack. So I use a bonus action to give myself a fainting attack, gives me advantage on a creature within 5 feet of me.
Yep.
Is it within 5 feet?
Yeah, it's within 5 feet of you.
Cool. And then, of course, standard Swifty stuff, I will do Great Weapon Master. I'm going to try and clock him around the head. Okay. Cool. So that is a dirty 20. It was a 25.
A dirty 20 hits.
Would have been nice to crit in this moment, but hey ho. For 21 points of damage.
21 points of damage. Okay. You catch him by surprise. He does not expect you to move so quickly, and he is caught off guard by your feint. Your momentary pause allows him a moment of confidence where he takes just that extra fraction of a second to set up what he's going to do. You swiftly turn around and strike him, and you catch this what is essentially an old man with your maul. He's quite speedy, and so you only clip him, but you know you've hurt him. Is that all you're doing on this turn, or you've got more?
So, gonna make another attack roll, no Great Weapon Master, disarming strike, and us go, did you really think you could hide from me? And that's, oh shit, it's terrible. That is a 11 total. So that's
11 total. The force of your first attack pushes him away, and he staggers. He struggles to catch his balance on his frail old bones, and that stagger catches you off guard. You're used to fighting people who are perhaps a little bit more physically resilient, and so he is unable to correct his balance, and you underestimate how far he's going to move, and you swing and you miss. Is there anything else from you, Swifty?
Okay. Yeah, to hell with that action surge. He's pissed.
Oh shit!
Shit, I didn't know you had that.
Yeah, me neither.
You were supposed to be my best friend, apparently. According to Hecklin, that's a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Okay, so he has to make a strength saving throw equal to 14. So he's got to make a strength saving throw of 14 or be disarmed. 18, so he holds onto his weapon. But I do. I do 9 points of damage, and I'm going to hit him again.
Oh shit!
Okay, now
this is not best friend behavior. Orbs and blood rituals. The blood rituals I can understand, but the orb. So, that is a 15 to hit.
A 15 hits.
Okay, and this is just a normal attack. For 9 more points of damage.
Shit.
Okay, 9 more points. Okay.
No, sorry, the last thing on my turn here. Hearing his thoughts, is he about to try and attack anybody else, or is he still going to go for me or run away? Or do I get any notion of what he's going to do next?
At this moment, because you're only getting the surface level thoughts off him, you're just hearing move, dodge, weave, move back. That's all you're getting. You're getting these flashes
ouch.
of ouch. Lots of ouches. Yeah.
My old bones. Yeah. Okay, if I can do it without moving away from him and getting an opportunity to attack, I'll position myself between him and Rowena, because I know Rowena was also a target of assassination.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
Smash.
Excellent. And next up in the order of march is, I believe, Alaric. Okay, so the first thing that this gentleman is going to do, Swifty, you're close enough and knew where he was well enough to feel this suck of air and hear him take one step backwards before hearing an echo, not quite sure exactly where it is in the room, but an echo of somewhere else, and you are convinced that this man has somehow managed to completely transport himself to another place in this room. And that's the first thing he's going to do. The next thing that he's going to do is you're going to hear him shout, Swifty. He commands you to kill Salryn.
Okay.
Yeah, he sees her as the next greatest threat in his tactical analysis, and he's going to command you to do that.
Okay, oh god. What have I got to roll?
You must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay, that could have been worse. It could have been intelligence. Alright, we got a +2, my friends. No. Okay, yeah, so total of 5, that'll do it?
I'm afraid it is insufficient. Now, bear in mind that you don't exactly know where Salryn is, but you feel compelled to attack her on your next turn.
Wait a minute. That was no meditation technique. I'm betrayed.
there is silence again for a moment. Until... Jorvin. 18 to hit.
I think... Yeah, that's going to hit, yeah.
Please make a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 19.
A 19. Okay, you make the save. You feel a nick on your arm from a blade as you feel a whoosh of wind pass you. You are quite confident that Alaric has just moved past you quickly, giving you a cut with a blade. You take 4 points of slashing damage, but whatever was on that blade that is burning your skin doesn't seem to have penetrated into your blood. And that is Alaric's turn.
We then have Salryn.
So I still can't see anything at this point, can I?
At this point, no. But you're aware of the sounds that have happened in the room. Jorvin, did you say anything when you were attacked?
Probably ow, I imagine.
So you can narrow down with a reasonable degree of accuracy which portion of the room that Alaric's in, which would mean if you made a perception check, your DC is going to be lower. But that being said, you still can't immediately see him, so there's still a check required in order to identify where he is.
Can I make a check? Natural 20.
Fuck.
Shit.
Hide from me, bastard.
Thanks to your natural night vision, you're adjusting to the darkness very, very quickly. Thanks to the yelp, the cry of pain that Jorvin has given out, you see a silhouette that is just slightly darker than the surrounding area, moving behind a pillar, only a few paces from where Jorvin was standing. You were able to get there in this turn.
Yeah, Salmon's just gonna. She's pissed. She's just gonna go for him.
Okay.
Chase him down.
Chase him down.
I'm gonna go for him with my short sword.
Go for it.
25 to hit.
That's a hit.
I'm also going to do menacing attack. So I'm going to... I'll do my damage.
Nice.
And then I add my superiority die. So it's 5 damage. But he has to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 14, and to not be frightened of me.
DC 14. Okay. He gets a natural 20 with a 25 overall. Alaric is caught off guard, did not expect to see you come round the corner. He takes his licks, more the steps away from you onto that side that is favouring, that's causing the damage more than the blade itself, but your blade managed to cut through some of his fine clothing. You hear him gasp with the pain, but still up and fighting.
Does he have to make a concentration?
Yeah.
Yeah, he rolls an 11 and saves on the throw.
That Sarah's going to hit him again. Well, try and hit him again. And that's a natural 1. Oh, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, again, perhaps it's this the image in your mind of laying into an old man who's staggering around wounded. There's something innately feels a little bit wrong about it, even though you know how dangerous this individual is. It gives you just that momentary pause, and your blade swipes nothing but air as he attempts to move away even further from you. Anything left in the tank?
Yeah, another go.
Let's go.
Shakes her head, tries to stop imagining that she's beating up an old man. And that's 21 to hit that time.
That one does
nice.
hit. 4.
So he takes another 4 damage. Again, you manage to nick his shoulder this time as he's attempting to dodge and weave and evade. And he makes another concentration check and another save. Another 12 this time. So he's still in the fight, but absolutely making some good calls here.
Salryn's spurred on, and she's going to action surge. And go
fighters, man!
Yes!
And that's 25 to hit. So
that's that's another big hit.
Fuck you. Gotcha. 8.
8. Nice. Okay. This connects in a way that takes the wind out of him. He looks like he's really not doing very well. You know, he looks even more frail than he did at the beginning of this battle as an elderly wounded man. Now he looks as though he is quite possibly staring into the ebon veil. It doesn't look like he's got much fight left in him, but he is still standing.
What's your plan?
You wouldn't believe me, even if I told you.
I've seen some shit. You can try me.
And that's all you're getting from him, I'm afraid.
I believe, if I've been keeping count correctly, you still have one more attack, Salryn.
Oh, do I get my two?
Action surge.
Yeah, you get a full action.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel so alive. Okay.
Please kill him. I don't want to have to attack you.
No, it's a 2.
This wily old man.
Well, an 8.
Yeah, perhaps in a totally non-mechanical sense, the decision to start speaking in the midst of battle was what gave him just enough time to correct himself. Of course, in an entirely non-mechanical sense, so that doesn't necessarily carry in any future interaction. But but in this instance, this momentary pause to speak gave him just enough time to wheedle his way out of this final attack, which brings us up to, I believe, Jorvin in the order of march.
So I have heard them speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I kind of know vaguely what direction it's probably going to be.
Yeah. The DC for this check is low.
Okay. Sure. Well, let's have a look.
And you've just been slashed at as well.
True. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Come on, Jorvin.
Come on, Jorvin.
Come on, Jorvin.
8.
Oh, no.
You could try to take a shot all the same, and I'll make a roll to determine the likelihood of it hitting, but bear in mind, I'll not deceive you.
I'm right next to him.
There's a chance you'll hit Salryn.
We really can't both be hitting Salryn.
Yeah, especially when I've not actually been commanded to do so.
I know she wasn't very nice to you at the start, but...
No one was, though. I shouldn't. I don't take it personally. God, okay, what would Jorvin do? What would Jorvin do? It's same initials as what would Jesus do, actually. So that's quite good. we can get on those little elastic armbands. Yeah. What would Jorvin do?
What would Jorvin do? Yeah.
Can we get that on a t-shirt?
Yeah. By all means, turn the other cheek.
Right. Okay. Fuck it. He's gonna try. I think he's so incensed by all this. He's gonna try and shoot. He's gonna try. So I guess that's a disadvantage then, is it?
Eye for an eye.
Yeah, roll at disadvantage, yeah.
That is 12.
12. Okay. If you got a 10 or lower, you'd have hit Salryn. But as you got a 12, you miss both of them.
Okay.
So your bolt just fires right between the two of them. Your arrow whistles past both of them, causing no harm to either.
Okay. I'm going to try and find somewhere to hide, I think, then, for my bonus action.
Plenty of places to hide in this room. There's furniture and pillars all within reach, so make a stealth check.
Hide behind me. I'll protect us from Salryn.
19.
19. Yeah. Happy days. You hide amongst the shadows as you have become so comfortable and familiar with doing. Okay.
Swifty.
Do I see?
Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
You can see.
Frickety frick.
Cool. I'm not going to keep that number that I just rolled. That was for a perception roll, and it was a nat 20, so can I say that's for a perception roll?
Go on,
man.
Sure, you haven't said you've attacked yet.
Thank you!
Yes. So I'm just going to walk over and go, Salryn, the city is under siege and you attack our benevolent leader. I name you traitor, Salryn, and your execution will be carried out now by
Swifty.
my hands. And that's a 10 to hit.
No.
10. No.
No.
I'm going to do it again.
What is he doing?
Just swinging my big old hammer at you from the other side. Get back, Lord Alaric, I'll protect you! My best friend in the world!
What are you doing?
Swifty, what are you doing, man? What are you doing?
Justice! That's a 14 to hit.
No, that isn't it.
I can't actually. That's me.
Okay. Excellent, okay.
So lucky.
Got so ridiculously lucky there. Okay. Alaric is kind of in his death throes. If you could hear his thoughts, you would hear panic, but he is silent and he moves immediately towards you, Salryn, as the most immediate threat, and he attacks you for 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Well struck, my lord!
Oh, 21.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, again, he manages to hit you. He's only using a small dagger, and the armor, it manages to stop it from penetrating as deeply as it would have. It was such a good strike, but the weakness of his body and the defense of your armor is just that little bit too much, and he just nicks you with the blade, and you feel this strong burning sensation on your flesh once more, but it's not enough to penetrate your skin, and so whatever was on the blade does not cause you significant damage. And you only take 5 points of damage. He is going to try to do that again, though. Noticing that he has failed to penetrate your armor, he strikes once more for a 25.
Yeah, that hits.
Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20.
Holy shit. Okay.
Salryn's big day. Yeah.
Y'all are so lucky for these con saving throws. Holy shit.
So you take another 6 points of damage. He still fails to penetrate your armor. He's clearly flagging. He's on his way out. He's desperately slashing.
Come on, my lord, you can do it.
He momentarily considers using another spell, but decides that no, he is going to attack one final time.
Bold.
For a 19.
Yep.
Okay. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
There's been so many Constitution saving throws in this one encounter.
16.
16. 16 is insufficient, I'm afraid. And you will take a measly 7 points of slashing damage, and then a further 22 points of poison damage.
Oh my fuck.
That's quite a lot of poison damage.
It is. It is a particularly potent poison.
Wow.
Salryn.
Uh-oh.
What are your health points at?
I'm on 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That is, other than his movement, the end of his turn. He is going to, noticing that he still has failed to fell you, even though he knows now. He sees the blood on his blade as he drives it in, and he just attempts to flee. However, he is frail. He is old. He has spent much of this turn attacking. He can only make it 30 feet away.
This is kind of a mechanics question. I've got second wind. Can I use that?
Mm-hmm.
It's a
bonus action, so yeah.
Just pumped to get this guy.
You are forgoing now your offhand attack with that, so you'll only have 2 attacks now. Yeah.
I'm gonna heal 10. I'm just gonna try and slash at the guy.
Okay.
I hate to do this.
Oh.
But I am right behind
Attack of opportunity,
you.
yeah.
I would take an attack of opportunity on you. I need to be honest here. That's what I would do.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, attack of opportunity. That is a 17.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, God. Sorry.
Oh, frick.
Okay. I didn't put any sauce on this.
You're so lucky you did that second wind first.
Okay, it's not terrible. It's not great. That is 8 points of damage, so I think you're still okay. Yeah.
Yeah, gosh, second wind, thank the silent gods for that. There we go. Right. Okay.
Well, you're wily. Get back here, traitor.
What are you doing, Swifty?
Justice.
And then I'll go to attack him, but it's a 10.
A 10.
10 to
miss. This attack by Swifty knocks you off balance, and you are not able to get your attack straight, and it's just short.
All right, Bango again, extra attack, and that's a 15.
15 meets it, beats it.
Yes.
Oh.
Please lose concentration now, or die.
Either or, yeah.
That's 4.
How does he die, Salryn?
Yes.
Oh man.
Ooh.
So yeah, she's kind of hit by Swifty, just with an absolute scream of rage. She swings around with her short sword and just kind of drives it into his side, kind of skewering him with a kind of mighty scream.
He turns to look at you as you can see the last remnants of colour draining from his face. And he simply says,
"You've no idea what you've done."
Well, you had the chance to tell me.
And he slumps over. Dead. On the ground.
Swifty, what the fuck?
What? He was trying to kill us. I had no choice but to attack the old man.
You hit me, you idiot.
I think not. It was quite dark. Perhaps you were adult.
What's going on with him?
Okay. Listen, I am quite embarrassed. He did some sort of mind trickery to me, and I was, I felt I had no choice but to attack you. He said, kill Salryn, and in that moment it seemed like justice. You have my most humble and complete apologies. I will flagellate myself brutally this eve.
No,
in penance.
you don't need to do that. Don't.
Right now?
Fine.
Well, I suppose that's a fair demand. If you give me a moment to get this armour off, I will go and find a quiet place.
No, it's fine. I forgive you. It's fine.
Really? That's most gracious of you.
Swifty, as you're kind of saying that, and as the final breath is escaping from Alaric's lungs, the kind of remnants of this detect thoughts spell that you had going on is kind of lingering there, and your mind is met with a massive concussive blast that just sends you reeling.
Okay.
Are you...
Fair dues.
Are you okay?
I did try to swing at you with my hammer, so solid punch. Didn't even see that coming, Salryn.
I didn't hit you, Swifty. What?
What?
No.
That wasn't me.
Something. You didn't all feel that?
Rowena comes up to you and she's like, Swifty, you've taken a lot. You need to go back. You need to go home and rest.
I'm quite alright. I've got mud, I've got spit, I have...
No, what is happening to you?
I mean...
Yeah, Swifty, you're not looking grand there, man. What, like...
it's been a taxing day. That's... Do you think he did something similar to me in the... Just kind of slops down to one side. In the sewer, you said that I couldn't remember him. Maybe he told me to forget him, like he told me to attack Salryn. Maybe I should squash his head just to be safe.
Will you give me an insight check?
Sure.
As you're kind of like reeling and trying to like figure out what's going on, and as kind of Hector runs up to you and starts kind of like looking after you, he's your squire. He's there to look after you, and he's trying to like care for you. Kind of Rowena sees that you seem to be somewhat being looked after, at least by Hector, and he kind of turns to you, Salryn, turns to you, Jorvin. Okay, we need to summon the other leaders of the colleges. Salryn, I'm gonna need to explain what colleges are to you. But we'll get there, okay? If you're in control of the city guard now, there's a lot you're going to be brought up to speed on. Jorvin, my lord, maybe a noble of you can be...
What?
Of some use. Long story.
I'm a noble.
Right.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah. Why not?
Stay in this room. No one is to know that Vita is dead. Can't. And Salryn, you notice, more than anyone, and you remember back to Zoran's words to you. Look, and she kind of pulls Hector over. Hector, bring Swifty back, get him whatever help he needs. He's not... Look, anything he says, no one's going to believe anyway. No one ever believes what Swifty says. But just make sure he says nothing about Vita or anything that happened here. And Hector kind of gives her like a weird half salute. And then he goes over to you, Swifty. Right, Swifty, come on. Look, maybe we go into the barrel of healing. Would that make you feel better?
I know of no such barrel, but I'm sure we could construct one.
And what was that insight check that you rolled for me?
19.
This last final blast that kind of entered your head, something about it, you don't know what, but it felt different than Alaric's magic and how it's been affecting you. And it feels very similar to how you are blasted back by the orb.
Huh. Hector, I think I got orbed again.
There's no orbs here though, Swifty.
What the hell is he talking about?
And that is the question, my young friend. Where is the orb when there is no orb?
Man, you're not making any sense.
Justice is a fragile hammer.
Delicate. It was delicate before, Swifty.
Yes, I know what you said. I made it better. But I think I need to go have a good long stare at the penance wall.
I think you need to rest, Swifty.
That's what I said.
Okay.
What do you do when you're sleeping? I suppose your penance walls are probably decorated or something. Oh.
Go have a kebab, Swifty. I think you've earned it.
No. I tried to kill Salryn. It'll be a dry baguette for me.
As kind of Hector leads you out and kind of back down to the penance wall, Rowena kind of sends for guards and starts sending messengers and stuff, and kind of like sits you both down, begins like crisis planning. And kind of as that's happening, as people are filing in and being informed as to what's going on, we turn back to Swifty and Hector as they reach back to the Barrel Boys' home, the neighborhood that you're from. And you see Jessica run up, the Barrel Girl, and she's like, Swifty, you all right? You good? There's a man here. He says he says he knows you, but it's weird. He's naked.
A naked man? Could this be our orb boy?
I don't know anything about an orb, but I mean, maybe.
Ask him. Is he the orb boy?
Okay, I'll bring you. You can ask him yourself. And you kind of go to where all your barrels are, and you see, way too large for this barrel, there is a naked man and an Adonis of a figure, like, you know, like perfectly sculpted muscles, like barely fit into this barrel. And she's like, yeah, I put him in the shame barrel, kind of, you know, cover up the shame.
Excellent work. Tell me, shameful one. I mean, respect, first of all. You look after yourself. I appreciate that.
Hello. It's the one clad in armor.
Yes, not inaccurate, my friend. May I say, accuracy is next to efficiency, which is good.
You were in my thoughts before I... Yes. Did you...
What?
Did you save me?
Probably. You'll have to be more specific.
I don't know, I'm so happy to be here with you. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you, friend.
That's quite alright. We'll get a loincloth and a kebab in you and you'll be right as rain, my friend. Now, were you in an orb recently?
Orb? What is an orb?
Not a delicate hammer, that's for sure. There, underground, there was this, like, half sphere. We called it an orb, but it's really a demi-sphere. It would be more accurate, but let's not quibble over semantics while you're naked in the shame barrel,
friend. You are hurt.
No, I've been hurt. No, I haven't, actually. This is about as badly as I've been hurt. Yes, but I have mud and spit and the penance wall to keep me company through the long, cold nights.
The pain, it's very deep within you. And your blood, the blood of the Marid runs in you.
I don't Just talking. Hey, yo, put him in the crazy barrel. Do we have one of those? No, we don't. But
would you like the pain to go away, friend? I can make the pain go away.
I'm going to take half a step backwards. I mean, I'll take a trip in the healing barrel. Declan, Hector, how goes the healing barrel?
He smiles in a very joyous, almost childlike way, and his eyes momentarily flash a violet. And for the first time, probably in a long time, some of the injuries you've been carrying from your career as Swift Justice on the Wings of Fury, some of the aches and pains you've been carrying, they dissipate. And even you, Swifty, would know that healing magic is not possible.
Yeah, not a thing.
Something that results very often in significant injury or, more often, death. And yet, effortlessly, this smiling man, completely naked in the shame barrel, with his flashing eyes, has just made you feel as healthy and vital as you have ever felt.
I see. A reward for my piousness. Well, fetch him the finest loincloth we have. Fetch him. You know what? Let's not take him to Jacques. He's a con man. His meat, while legal, is vile. We will find you some delicious food, my friend, and we must speak to the people. Tell them you have come. Ooh. We should get you some robes, maybe a pointed hat.
The people. They're hurting too.
Yeah, a lot of hurt around here, my friend. If you can help people like you just helped me, I mean, my shattered hip has been shattered for nearly 6 years. Imagine walking on that. It's not been great. I'll tell you that much. And yet suddenly, well, it's still mostly broken, but less broken than it was before. There are a lot of shattered hips around here. Some of them inflicted by me. You can ignore those. But the rest... Ooh, we could do some real good together.
I want to share this freedom, this joy with the people. But there's a war. There's a war. I remember a war. There's a war, correct?
Yes,
there's a
I
war.
wouldn't worry about that. We're winning. Easily.
We're winning.
Oh, of course. I'm on our side, so... I mean, for a moment I was on the other side, but that was mind control, I believe.
His eyes flash again, and the childlike smile momentarily leaves his face, and it's replaced by a scowl.
We cannot be winning. Too powerful. I'm sorry, friend. I quite forgot myself there, and the joyous, childlike smile returns. My mind is... Yes, let's help the people, and let's feast. Let's feast heartily, my friend.
Capital idea, yes. We'll feast, we'll heal, and then we'll heal some more. Help feasting and other things. I mean, I won't feast, but... You're quite all right, though. I looked bad.
Yes. No, it's... I'm sure I'll be fine. I recall I am resilient.
Good. Me too. Well...
What is your name, friend? It's not the name you've given me.
Swift Justice upon the Wings of Fury. That's my name. You can call me Swifty. Most people do. I hate it, but it's growing on me.
He looks puzzled for a moment. If that is how you wish to be addressed.
Oh. So it's unsettling, all that stuff, but hey, I love the fact my hip works again. So, let's Hector, you've got that loincloth for him.
Yeah, no, I got it right here.
Oh, the good one. Good job.
Yeah, of course, yeah, no, I got it from Jorvin.
He takes the loincloth and begins putting it on, like trying to shuffle it down under this barrel of shame, continuing to smile quite friendly in this sort of very innocent manner. And once he's got his loincloth on, he extends his hand and he looks as if he's about to give his own name and introduce himself, and then pauses.
I'm sorry, friend. I have many names.
Me too.
Thragor, Skalnathor, Herrick Puru. What would you like to call me, friend?
Does any of that mean anything to Tim?
One of them might, so make a history check if DC's pretty high.
That's a 4.
Yeah. Nope. None of those names mean a damn thing.
Did you say Hector Delou? It's a good name, but we already got a Hector.
He can be Hector the 2.
It's not bad, but it might get confusing. How about we call you Hector? I need help here. Coming up with creative names is really my skill set.
He can be called Hookter.
Okay, that's terrible. We will.
Alright, I don't know what you want from me here. I'm just giving you the best names ever.
We will call you the Delicate Hammer. Yes, I just came up with that.
The Delicate Hammer.
Genius.
This is like your name.
Yes, precisely. Everyone should have a name that's a descriptor. The Delicate Hammer that soothes wounds. No. Yes. Perhaps. We could call you Salryn. No.
I like Delicate Hammer. It evokes images of, what am I thinking? Justice.
Well, excuse me. Justice, you say. Justice is a delicate hammer. That's a good point. Yes, the delicate hammer of justice. What a brilliant thing I just came up with. All right. You get out of the shame barrel now. Hey, sorry, there's no need to bring the shame sponge. Sorry, she was bringing the shame sponge. It's covered in vinegar. We, shout shame and make you drink it anyway. Out you get.
So you help this formerly naked man out of the barrel that you've now named the Delicate Hammer of Justice. And he continues to kind of look around with like an expression of wonder and joy, even at all of like the fire and stuff that's happening. It's now the early morning, like dawn has come. The sun is kind of, not quite crested over the walls of the city, but it's making its way there. As in the palace, crisis meetings are happening. People are being brought together. The body of the heart of Daya, the leader, Lady Vita, lies dead in the palace. The city guard are still kind of just managed to finish running through the city, putting out fires, kind of clearing out the last remnants of these kind of insurgents in the city. But life must go on and plans must be made. And we'll find out what those plans are on the next episode.